And good morning, people. Welcome back to Jade Cocoon 2. We're sort of just wandering around the forests of darkness, the water, wind, earth and fire forests, just sort of aiming for dead ends. Because that is how we are pretty much doing what we're doing at the moment. We need to get there for the keys to go through doors to actually get to the bosses, but we're also looking for karmas. I do really need to go to every level to get as much as possible, really. But our next destination is the Wind Forest. Just a quick one into here, because really all I want is the key this time. I can't go through the door yet, and there's two actual no thank you, there's only one way I haven't gone outside of that, so we're just going to make a quick beeline to that. We went through the far exit, the one somewhere in that direction. I think we can see it from just over this side. Yeah, we went into that one last time, so let us go into this one, which should take us to where the key bearer is. Yeah, there's only two outlines. We've gone down one, which was a dead end. This one is the Terminus. The Terminus usually tells us that there's the key bearer here. Unfortunately, the enemies are pretty much these stun shot enemies again, though, which we already saw in the other end forest. So really, they don't really hold too much for me. So we'll just check through the... I suppose there could be new formations. I should really check that. So I might clear it out, but we'll do that after I've checked all the ogre vines. Botulism book, heavily poisoned enemy, so very powerful poison, and I've got a healing book which cures all abnormal states. So basically Salam without the heal. There's our princess vine. There's, I believe, 4 enemies on this floor. 4 groups, like there are on most actually. And we have in here our wind calmer. And I didn't turn back my formation. I should have done that. Oh well. Saskand. Saskand is an interesting skill. Saskand pretty much has the chance of hitting any status effect on a creature. So it could be confusion like it's done this time, it could be stun, could be sleep, could be stone, could even be instant death. It's completely random and it does have the chance of missing. It's not really that reliable. In fact, I'd say it's probably one of the least reliable status effect moves in the game, because it only hits one enemy for one matter, and later on we'll be fighting beast battles predominantly. And the other one is that it's any status, you don't have control over it, so you can't focus it. Why does it sound so loud? Oh, no wonder the sound's up high. That's a bit better. I'm trying to shout over myself. But it is a wind beast, it's not exactly strong. It does have a heal, does have overload. But really, this one isn't nearly as dangerous as anything else. Ah, darkness. Yeah, that's it. It has the chance of doing a lot of status effects that aren't focused. As for the Karma itself, just beat down on it and you'll be fine. We will be looking to get the Karma Beast for Saskan later, but I doubt I'll be actually using it unless it's for a specific route I'm trying to take on a beast. 12,000 experience though, no one got a level.
Can't you feel the power? It feels like the power we felt at that yellow gate.
Maybe it opens that gate. Why don't we go try?
So it gets absorbed into us, the yellow crystal, and we can go through the gate next time, which is good because we don't have any other way we can actually go. So, Key Sport, I'm going to first sort out my formation. And check the enemies outside just in case there's anything new that appears with the stun enemies, but I don't think there is. And hello there, fully evolved version of you, which I cannot remember the name of. You were before the Zareen. We'll have a look at what you are in a moment. First, I need to kill these enemies. There was one formation which was different, which was 2 of the stunning shoes and a fire soldier, the Radrek, and the soul donor or something like that, but the fire attack that hits all the line, but not really that impressive. Shell, what are you called? The Sluggerlanth. And you're pretty much set up for the rest of the game, aren't you? I might want to just change out Vitality 1 for Vitality 3, which I can do with Barian, but yeah, you're pretty much set. Excellent, that's exactly what I was hoping to do. I did miss a Ogrevine just here. Got a confusion book, that's heavy confusion, I believe. Yeah, a very heavy confusion, sort of like the total loss skill. But this should take us back to the entrance to the Forest of Darkness. Yeah, the entrance of Darkness. And, well, to be honest, there's no point in me going back to town because I haven't really done anything. So let's head straight on into the forest. It's just going to be a quick soiree in here as well because I'm just going to check the ogre vines and go through a princess vine I hadn't been through before. Now, can I remember which one I actually went through before? I think it was this one down here. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was that one there. There was elixir 5. Avoiding all the enemies. Probably I should have actually saved just in case, but oh well. Now this is going to be fun if I can get out and away from these. Oh, I did. Nice. And that's the key spore room. So let's just go through this one. And it isn't one I've gone through before. Excellent. So just update my map. And I'm going to save this point. This one. Let's see what comes out of this. I actually looked at the wrong, looking at the wrong map. Let's change that. It's actually that one. Right, okay. I was looking at the fire map. Oops. Anyways. Where is this place? The Desolate Field Perch. Okay. What type of enemies do we have? Oh, you're the Life Blast Ogs. And we've got Fanglers because... yeah, this is an Earth Forest. So, 3 Life Blaster Ogs. Are we actually going to see the skill this time? We didn't see it when it was in the forest before, but the Forest of Darkness does have a thing that they're using the skills a bit more often. At least some enemies are. Some are using them less, but when they're asleep it doesn't really matter. These are quite strong though, so we might indeed see the attack. Throttle Chew. Yep, so we've got at least one alive. Yeah, Life Blast missed. If he had hit with that, he would have actually done more damage than if he was at full health, because that's the way Life Blast works. speed does also equate to accuracy sometimes. Okay. Okay. Oh, you do the berserk skill, don't you? So we've got a possibility of 2. Karma Beast, I think. Or have I already got the Life Blast one? I don't see why I was thinking that we'd find these beast for the Karma Beast for that, because that's fire. We're in an Earth Forest. Silly me. But still, interesting thing to find. 2 Berserk with so you up attack power, down defense with a single Fangler. Wouldn't it have been better to have 2 Fanglers and 1 Mushroom Style? That could have actually been quite dangerous, actually. But they should both fall asleep. So we're probably not going to see the skill. Or they could both stay awake and they attack normally and we still don't see the skill. I'll give them the opportunity. No, doesn't look like we're going to see the upgraded whatever the name was. But we got just the 2 ogre vines. And this one did not end in the key. Oh, we've already got the key, that's probably why. So what's in the other one? The Life Blast Karma or just a regular book? And Mel's Elixir 5. So pretty much this one was a waste of time. Oh well. I still do have 2 ways to go with that and the Earth. I've got, well, yeah, 2 ways to go with the Earth. I've got actually 3 ways to go with the Earth because I've got 3 dead ends to go through. 2 dead ends with the wind, 2 dead ends with the water. So I have to check the fire, but looks like we're going to the Earth after fire. Or I could just go in there again now. Let's go to the temple, save, and then go in again. Just so I make sure I go into it, and I will meet you on whatever island that I missed on the first one. On the first set of Princess Finds. I think it was this one. Yes, it was. So this is just to make sure I've got the same amount of runs through, which should be 2, until I hit each boss. So let's see what's in this area. The end of Desolate Field. More Ogs. Some mush. and protect. I believe their skill is. Okay. There's the key spore, and then let's go and see if there's any new formations from these enemies. Probably not. Oh, there's Life Blast, 143. From a normal attack, and that normally would have done something like 100. So low health, more damage. This is an interesting formation. Protect and charge attacks. Since the protect will cover for an attack and heighten their defense, this is actually a good way of covering them while they charge for their big attacks. Not a bad little combination. Unfortunately, they're Earth Protect. Unfortunately, they're a bit slower than me, so there's that. But it seems like Earth Protect goes over over the next turn, so And our last fight was just two Earth Protect Nars, Gabulas they're called. I've just found out because they woke up. Are we going to get any type of karma though? Apparently not. So nothing really here worthwhile either. Okay. So, back to the entrance of darkness, back to... Do I need to go forward? 21 out of 25. Yeah, let's go back to town, offload, and then go through to the fire. So yeah, I'll meet you in the fire because you don't need to see me offload. So, let's head out of St. Elmo's Fire 1 because it's only got the one exit, and move into St. Elmo's Fire 2, which is much more to go through. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 exits that I can see there. So I need to go through the fireplace twice. I would like the one going straight down because I think that's where we're going to go find the key. So yeah, let's head on. This does have enemies that can catch me though, so I do need to be fairly careful. Case in point. Okay, I just did a quick review of the previous time I went through here while I was doing those two fights, and I went through the one just to the top left corner of the screen. So let's go for the one which is closest to us, which is just this one over here. Of course, do need to get past these sand owls though. Right. Up here, and yep, there we go. And that takes us straight down, exactly where I want to go. Excellent. So, next time, we're going to go in that direction twice. Not sure what we're going to find, but I expect the key to be down that way, on one of the two islands at the end. So, yeah, we'll find it. So next time, we have something to do. Until then, have a wonderful day, have lots of fun. Goodbye.